Where's the questions?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Tony.
And I'm Jenny.
And we are Lido Loca, and this is Tuesday Night Live.
Tuesday Night Live.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah. So I've been reading some of those comments, and people are getting some really scary weather, and, you know, we're thinking about you guys. We're supposed to get some snow ourselves tonight, and it's storming out now.
I was going to say, when I was setting this up, I heard some pretty intense thunderstorms. I don't know. I saw somebody say they were getting hail already.
Yeah.
So
Steven.
I don't know. But let's see who's out there tonight.
Who are we going to say hello to Romper Room tonight?
Romper Room style. Whoa.
I used to love that show when I was a kid.
All right, I'm going to scroll up a little bit, and we'll start. Hello, Amanda. What's up, Amanda? Stephen Ducar, ARM, Brandy is in the house. Brandy Whiting, Stephen Hayes, Michael Perry in the house. Hello, sir, in Texas.
Texas.
Thomas Murray, how you doing? Pam Sasser, how are you? Lashara, how's it going? Wicked Wonder 1979, welcome to Tuesday Night Live.
Yay.
DG. Seaweed 2007, I think that's Tony with an I.
That is Tony with an I.
We got BJ Reed, Brandy. I already said hey to Brandy. Amber Vegas, Millie. I don't think we said hello to you last week. So glad to say hello to you this week,
yes,
Millie.
I hope she has the jack ready.
Yeah, I heard it was going to be a whiskey kind of night. Angel Shepherd, how's it going? Crazy Freddy's Reef, what's up, Freddy? Rhonda.
Freddie and Kristen.
Rhonda, Rummerfield, Leslie. J Spitty Sports, I've been practicing that all week. Dana Cagle, how are you? Sandy. Oh, it's Matt's mom, Sandy.
Oh, hi, Sandy. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I know your boy's not feeling good tonight, so...
Well, and she went through a little something herself, so...
But I know Matt's in the house. He's got the hammer tonight. We're calling him Thor. He's moderating the chat. Tommy Eaton in the house. JG, what's going on? Tina Spooner, how are you? Dwayne Southerns, how are you? Jenna GB, Tigger.
Millie said she has it ready.
Heidi Keto, Tiffany Williams, and Joanne. Liz, what's up, Liz? Ooh, I think I'm at the bottom now. Oh, she said she canceled a hair appointment for us. And BJ Reed says, how's it going? How's your day going, Jenny?
My day was... really good.
Yeah.
It was busy, so it just went by real quick, and yeah, got to talk to a few people today.
Yeah. So
yes.
Tuesdays, I kind of like doing this on Tuesday because it kind of, you know, after Monday you're kind of like, meh, but then Tuesday is kind of a fresh start. At least this is almost like the beginning of our Lido Loca week going live on Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Nice.
And I saw Michael Perry put that the Panorama can be booked tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
The new ship from Carnival.
Yeah, so that's gonna be in the Vista class, right? So it's gonna be it's gonna be like the Vista and the Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
The Panorama.
Yes, yes, yes.
DG, if you want info on the group cruise, just send an email to travel@lalidoloca.com. And we'll hit you up with the price sheet. It's also on the Lido Loca cruising community, I think, in the files. But yeah, send us an email and we'll hook you up.
Yes.
Al Brock, Randy, Charlton's in. Al says hi from Minnesota. You're watching it alone. Your wife's at work.
Aww.
So sad.
Yes.
So sad.
Hey, Annette. She's with Thomas.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if we said hi to Thomas.
We did.
But anyways, we thought for tonight we would do a little fun first date. I found this list of 160 first date questions. And so we have the random number generator here. So we can randomly pick out some questions. But you can also ask some questions. I will try to keep up with the chat if you want. Super Chat is open. That's a feature. I'm not really sure how it works. It's really the first time we turned it on. But if you want your text or your chat to come up priority, you could donate $1 or something like that, and it shows up. No pressure to do that, but I just want to let you guys know that it was out there. because I feel like I miss a lot of these chats. But anybody that I missed the last couple weeks, I apologize. But I think you want to kick it off with just asking questions with each other.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Hello in Knoxville. We have a few people in Knoxville.
Oh, Steven said you missed my name. What's
What?
up, Steven?
Hello, Steven.
Hello, Heather. Hello, Tanya Hensley. Oh, Tanya got her shirt this week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, Tanya, is today
Thank
her
you.
birth? Is today your birthday, Tanya? I think her birthday. Hey, Keith.
All right, so I did the randomizer, and the first question coming up is question number 3. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who is the most fascinating person you've ever met, other than me? Hashtag Team Tony.
Fascinating. So when I was a child, I met a newscast anchor for a local news station, and his name was John Johnson.
Oh, wow.
And I was always so impressed with his name as a kid. Like, wow, why would your mom do that to you? But, I mean, he was super cool. He came to our local elementary school, and, I mean, it was just exciting, you know, because I was so young, and, you know, I thought he was the coolest thing ever, so.
Nice. John Johnson, the broadcaster.
Yes, I think he did the weather on Channel 2 or something.
Nice.
Yes. How about you?
Probably the most, I mean, I don't know, fascinating, but at least my brush with stardom. When I was in high school, we went to Los Angeles and with a singing group, and one of the members of the singing group, her uncle was the actor comedian John Candy. And so we met John Candy at the Universal Studios tour. And what was cool is his bodyguard was the body double for Lou Ferrigno for the Incredible Hulk TV show. Mm-hmm. So he was just like this huge guy. And then John Candy took us out to dinner, like at this hole-in-the-wall Mexican place. And so we all had a chance to go and talk to him. And what was interesting is I used to listen to a lot of stand-up comedy back then, and I had a cassette tape. That's how long ago it was of the young
What is that?
of the young comedian show that he had hosted. And so we all got about 5 minutes to talk to him, and I had plenty of reference material from that tape. And so, yeah, I had a really cool conversation with John Candy. But that guy was pretty interesting. So I'm sure we've met a lot of ordinary people that are fascinating too, or non-celebrity type people too.
Oh,
so.
absolutely. Yeah,
But,
yeah. Well, someone met Derek Jeter. What?
Derek Jeter.
Love him.
Man, you're talking to a Yankees fan over there.
And then someone also met... Freddie met Kristen. That's true. She is she's out of the ordinary. She's special. Someone met Frank Sinatra, Liz.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love Frank Sinatra.
Pam met Ricky Martin.
Oh, you know what, Pam? I love Ricky Martin.
I do love that.
Back in the Menudo days.
And one time we went and saw Wayne Newton, just kind of unironically, but he was at a casino just north of Nashville.
In Metropolis,
Illinois. And
where Superman is.
Yeah, I think we got free tickets or something, but it was interesting to see Mr. Las Vegas like on a stage out by the Ohio River or whatever runs up through there.
It was odd.
It was pretty odd. But
Let's be honest.
Yeah, because
it was an odd day.
Wayne had to be like close to 70, and like all of his like in between song banter was like overly flirtatious. Yeah, it was very wild.
Let's put it this way: it was gross.
That was awesome.
Andy Griffin. That's awesome.
Oh, shook the hand of the man who shook the hand of Andy Griffin. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think
that's right, Liz. My eyes did. I love Ricky Martin.
I don't know if it said that Retro Sarge may be in the house too, or at least he just tweeted us. So I don't see him in the chat yet.
Retro, where are you?
All right, that was a pretty interesting. Let's see if we can get some. Would we have talked about that on the first date? I don't think so.
Probably not.
No. 153. Let's see what that is. Woke up in New York City. That song stuck in my head.
Oh, John Legend.
Aw. All of me loves all of you.
Aw. Isn't he sweet?
I love that song.
That's sweat.
I love that song. What did I say? 153. I'm scrolling.
Oh, Millie met McDreamy. What was his name?
Is it Patrick something or? Yeah.
I'm looking down, you guys, because I have a little thing, so I apologize. Hello, Ian from Australia.
Oh, Ian's back in the house.
I know.
What's the hardest you've ever worked for something? That's a pretty interesting question. What's the hardest you've ever worked
Well, why don't you answer that first?
I have to answer that first. I don't know. It might have been to be with you.
I was thinking that I know it sounds kind of corny, but I think that we had to get over a lot of different obstacles to be together, and I think then also just making the marriage work, coming with all of, I don't want to say baggage, but
yeah,
all that stuff.
we both had challenging first marriages that left us challenged, and so even to get from Tennessee to Florida, it was hard. And then of course we blended a family of 6 kids. Right. And there's a lot that goes into that.
There's a lot.
And but yeah, so we've worked really hard for many years, but I think it's paid off greatly.
It has.
Yeah. Wow. That's interesting. I'm getting a little sappy up in here.
Get a little sappy.
Oh, they said we're flirting. Maybe we might be. What's up, Robert?
So Retro Sarge, because I can't type too quick. If you're watching it on your phone, turn it to the side and it'll pop up the chat.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a tough question. Let's see. The old randomizer says go to question 4. So we've had 3, 4, and 153. Okay. It doesn't feel super random. Let's see. All the way back to number 4.
We are like the Brady Bunch, like we always say, without Alice.
Yep. 3 boys, 3 girls. Of course, all of our girls are the girls are the oldest, and then the 3 boys.
Oh wow! Stephen, you're working hard on that. My father, he spoke Hebrew, and that's not an easy language at all.
No, it's not. Yeah, especially like biblical Hebrew is.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you're working on, but that's hard. Number 4. What is the last book you really got into?
Oh my goodness. We were just talking about books last night. We have a house guest and he was asking me what books I enjoy. And I really haven't picked up a book in a while because I read all my news and anything kind of interesting online. So really the only books that I've read recently was 50 Shades of Grey.
What?
All 3 of those, and that was like within 2 weeks. And I do enjoy like the Amish books and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I think
like fiction about Amish
communities. Just something that kind of could keep my attention because I'm not a big reader.
Yeah,
which is bad. We should read books.
Yeah, so currently I'm in school working on my doctorate, and so I read almost every day. And so I'm reading some pretty interesting leadership books. The one I'm reading right now is called The Leader's Mind. And then probably my favorite academic book from the last year is called The Art of Framing. And it's a really interesting book about reality creation through communication skills, which is pretty cool. And then the last book I read just for fun that I read in a day was The Martian, which became a pretty good movie. But yeah, I wish I read for leisure more, but it seems like most of my reading now is school related.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the questions out there was, do all of our children get along? I would say yes, they all have a mutual respect for each other.
Yeah.
And when they were much younger, because when we got together, I think our children were real young, like 1 up to, I can't even remember now.
Yeah. Maybe 9, well,
maybe 10, 11.
Yeah.
So I think they were all fairly young, so they've all kind of been raised together as much as possible. So they do have mutual respect and, just that typical sibling fighting. But for the most part, they get along really well, which we're very lucky for that.
Krista Lynn said that's quite a combo, the Amish fiction and the 50 Shades of Grey.
I know. I didn't say I was simple. My head is crazy sometimes. Let's read 50 Shades of Grey and then let me go read the Amish books.
That is pretty funny.
That's a good observation.
Dina said she just did the same one. Matt says DC comic books. Matt, geek out a little bit. Who's your favorite? Now, I'm a Marvel guy, but I'm not going to hold it against you. Who do you love in the DC universe? Ooh, Roy read Beowulf. Man, that's one I cliff noted for sure. Ooh, Bonnie and Clyde. That's probably an interesting book.
And someone also, you look like a little Amish. Thanks, Fred. That's pretty funny.
Hello, Lisa from Georgia. Good to have you.
Someone also asked if our children cruise. So, unfortunately, at this point, none of our children have been on a cruise.
Not yet.
I wish that we would have taken them when they were younger.
Yeah.
To get them, acclimated to that. But one of our children actually just booked the group cruise for a Halloween.
Yeah.
So she'll be coming with her husband, which is super exciting.
Yeah, our daughter Danielle, I don't know if she's out there or not. Sorry, Matt, where it says do comic books count, that looks like DC. So what comic books are you reading?
That's right. Keep it balanced, Jenny B.
Tanya's 15-year-old son loves Marvel. Yeah, kids. It's the kids like the comic books, right, Jenny?
This one is the kid for sure.
Oh, Tank Girl, that's pretty fun.
Aw, thank you, Heather. I don't look Amish. He's just playing with me. What is our favorite TV show?
Oh, man. So I love... So I am a comic book fan. The reason I'm a comic book fan is I love serialized storytelling. So the cool thing about reading comics is you read it, then you wait a month, and then you get to read it again. So all that said, I love TV shows that are like that also. So I don't know. We're watching this. So we cut the cable, and so we're constantly scrounging for shows on either Netflix, Amazon Prime, or Hulu. We just watched all 6 seasons of Downton Abbey, which it
was fantastic.
It was really good. I know we were late to the Downton game. We're watching the show that's made by E called Royals, which is a really interesting kind of show. I just watched Walking Dead from Sunday with my cousin who's staying here.
And I watched This Is Us, which is...
This Is Us.
I'm trying to get Tony to watch it with me. It is... it's like one of the best written shows ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just don't want to cry. You cry every show.
Every show.
I don't want to have to break down every time.
I mean, it's amazing because it really just makes you say, wow, people really go through the same things. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so Mad Men, Breaking Bad.
Yes, Bob's Burger.
Oh, I just started watching that. I don't know anything about it.
Also.
That's that's like our kill a half hour show, and I really like Bob's Burger. Yeah, just all the ones that everybody else watches. I don't think that we watch anything out of the ordinary. Stranger Things we watched,
Exactly.
Have I seen Black Panther? I saw it the day it came out. I liked it. It was good. And the new trailer for Infinity War just came out, and that's mind-blowing. Can't wait to see that movie. I guess the 2 big movies I want to see for the rest of the year, 3. Infinity War, Ready Player One, and Deadpool 2.
Yeah, and we've been seeing a lot of movies because we did that $10, the movie pass.
The movie pass, yeah.
So it works if anybody's thinking about getting it, but thinking it's a scam, but it's not. It's $10 a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Movie pass is really cool. You pay $10 and you can see as many movies as you can possibly. You can go see one movie a day every day of the month. You can only see the same movie one time though, so you couldn't see Black Panther 5 times for your $10, but you could easily, we've gone to 6 or 7 movies in a month, did pretty well about not getting snacks, and so 7 trips to the movies for $10 each, pretty good deal.
Always sports fans. So growing up, my father was 6'7", so he was a college basketball player. So every Sunday we had to watch basketball. Did I play a little bit with him? Yes. I was never into sports in high school. And then when I married Tony, he is a huge hockey fan, so go Preds. So I've become a really big hockey fan.
Yeah, so it's I'm more of a video game, comic book, that kind of person. And I did play sports and stuff when I was a kid, but the older I got, the more I also was in music and stuff like that, so I kind of went that direction. And so sometimes I make the joke I don't really like to go outside in the sunlight, so that that precludes me from doing a lot of sports. But yeah, I lived in Nashville when the expansion Nashville Predators came in 1998 to Nashville, and they did a really cool thing. You could go see a game for like $5 up in the nosebleeds. And so I would just go with guys from work, and I really kind of fell in love with hockey. I used to think it was just a bunch of guys fighting each other, but something about sitting up in the nosebleeds, you could actually see kind of the skill of hockey and how all the plays formed. And so yeah, when we lived in Nashville, we watched a lot of hockey, and it kind of stinks that we don't really have a way to watch hockey now. We don't get the hockey package or anything, so don't watch it as much. But hockey's probably the closest thing. And then I keep up with it. It's kind of weird. Like, sports is a language you have to be able to speak. And so I know a little bit about a lot of sports. Yeah. But, yeah.
Al, that movie thing is Movie Pass. And,
it's just moviepass.com.
Yes. Matt says that you sound like a geek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I've become a cruise geek.
A cruise geek on the podcast.
Nice segue. Yes. You might want to check out the Cruise Geek podcast. You can find it anywhere that podcasts are served up. We're hosted on Podbeam, but if you're an iPhone user, you can just go to your podcast app and search for the Cruise Geeks. We got 7 episodes. This past week, the lovely Jenny and the lovely Sandy, Matt's wife, joined us, and they really stole the show. So
we had so much fun.
Yeah, that
was great.
It was a good time. Yeah.
That was a question here.
Ooh, I like Millie's question. What's the silliest fear that you have?
Yeah, that's it. Silliest fear I have. So I'm afraid of a lot of things.
You name it, Jenny's afraid of it.
And it's not silly, but like I really don't like driving through tunnels. And
oh, that's right.
I usually get stuck. It's usually my turn, which is weird when we're driving.
Yeah.
That we go through. I don't think that's really silly, but I don't really have a lot of fears other than the tunnel.
Yeah.
Like bugs don't bother me. I don't know. What's your silliest fear?
My silliest fear is probably like suspense and horror movies. Like,
oh yeah.
Like,
well, I can't do those.
You can jump scare me. I still get scared like a little kid. I don't like to watch anything like that because I really get freaked out. Like, if this is funny, when I was younger there was a show called Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh,
and this guy Robert Stack was like a great deep voice guy. He should have been on the radio. I could not watch that TV show because I would not be able to sleep because it would almost like that guy on CNBC that's like, was it a cruise vacation or was it murder?
Or was it cruise wars?
Yeah, so those guys still kind of freak me out, but I'm not afraid of too much like bugs or the dark or anything like that. But
there's Danielle
and Retro Sarge is in the house too.
Yes. Oh, Liz, you don't drive. Danielle doesn't drive either. Our 24-year-old. She doesn't drive yet.
Let's see who's new that we haven't said hello. Autobot Diva, Ruth Ann Iverson. Let's see. Of course, Retro Sarge. Mother T's in the house. That looks like.
I know, right, Tanya? That I used to. That show was scary for sure.
Michael Perry.
Yes, Keith.
Michael Perry's my kindred spirit here. He says
What's
he goes on cruises, but rarely gets in the sun. I don't like to stay in my
bestie.
room. Yeah, I don't like to stay in my room. I like to find the shade because I burn like you just wouldn't believe.
Yes.
Let's see. Back to the questions.
All right. Which one is next? 143?
The next question is 143.
Uh-oh.
They got me scrolling on this bad boy. That's a great question, though. The TV questions, and I don't remember what this question was, but 143.
Spiders I run and scream. Yeah, I can't.
I don't like my hands to be dirty. That's probably a dumb fear.
Yeah. I
get skeeved out cooking.
I don't have... Just the tunnel thing makes me so scared because my father, we used to go through, the Lincoln Tunnel, and he always used to be like, if that tile pops off, the river's going to come through, and it just as though... And he was just playing, I'm sure, but like I'm just afraid of it now.
The question didn't make sense, so I'm going to re-randomize. We're going to go to 21. Oh, your phone makes it sound.
You see, Ellen? That's what my father used to do to us.
Oh, Ellen's in. Hey, Ellen, I don't think I said hello.
I know. Which do y'all prefer, iced coffee or regular coffee? That's J Spitty Sports. I love that name, J Spitty Sports.
J Spitty Sports.
Yes. J Spitty Sports, isn't that's Josh?
Oh, look at this eye. Sorry guys.
So I drink hot coffee and Tony drinks iced coffee.
Yep.
So, and sometimes I'll enjoy, like when we're on a, and I can't really drink mine.
Jenny's got her hot coffee.
This metal is, it gets hot. But when we're on a road trip, I do like to get the Starbucks iced coffee because it lasts a lot longer.
Yeah, I've got a whole technique for making iced coffee last for hours on end. All right, so question 21: If there was an Olympics for everyday activities, what activity would you have a good chance at winning a medal in? What's your everyday skill that you would win a gold medal in?
I don't know, putting on my eyeliner without a mirror.
I think so. Your makeup is always... So my daughter Danielle taught me this word. Your makeup's always fleek. Did I use that right?
But I think that's an old saying.
Oh, an old saying for an old man.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know what I'd be good at.
Well, you're good at so many things. How could you choose just one?
That's very kind of you to say.
Yes.
I don't know. I was getting pretty good at holding a camera while I drive. I don't know if that's a good skill to have or not.
Yes.
Let's see if there's anything going on.
Let's do another question.
Iced, but in Alaska you get hot coffee in 10 minutes. It's just ice to start with.
On fleek. That's Danielle saying it. Speed texting, yes. Oh yeah, socializing.
You're good at that for sure.
I am good at that.
I'm good at finding those morning memes.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
40. Let's see.
Number 40. I was going to ask you number 22 also, just because that's your one of your favorite numbers.
Ooh, 40 is what's the silliest fear that you have. So we will go to 22.
Okay. 22
is my favorite number. What would your perfect vacation look like?
Cruise.
I think so.
I'm cruising.
Yeah, so I'm fascinated by a 2-week or like a month cruise. I think my perfect vacation would be a month on a cruise ship going to Europe.
Yeah, that would be super nice to do a transatlantic pretty soon. Maybe for our 50th, like we have been discussing. So that's a couple more years.
I think actually, if I can, it'd be fun to spend half of that time cruising into the Mediterranean, and then maybe staying somewhere in Italy right on the water for just like a week. I had a coworker that moved from the coast of Italy to Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't know why, but he's like, yeah, every day we would get up and we would go down to the sea and we would pick out fresh fish. And we would bring them to my grandmother, and she'd prepare it for us along with escargot. And you would just drink wine and listen to the water and eat great food. And I'm like, and you moved to Charlotte? Come on,
man. You moved to Charlotte? Why?
But yeah, that actually sounds like a really good time. And as long as there's a casino nearby, right?
Exactly. We have to have a casino nearby. Pamela Sessa has a question.
All right.
Tony, do you really like the tea time on the ship, or are you like my hubby and go just for your wife?
I'm fairly foo-foo. Like, I love all that stuff. I'm fascinated by tradition. I had a good time. I don't really drink a lot of tea. I want to try tea with milk. Like, I know that's a British thing to do. I've never tried milk and tea, and maybe I would like it. But on the Liberty, I had some green tea, and they kept bringing me cucumber sandwiches and smoked salmon. I love both of those things. And then they had this cake that Jenny loved. So it was a good time. I was not dragged to tea time. I would gladly go back, sip some tea, pinky out, and eat those little sandwiches. Yes. As long as they keep bringing me the sandwiches, I think that would be great.
Exactly. If I said anniversary, thank you for correcting me, Michael. It's our birth. It'll be our 50th birthday.
Gosh, yeah, it'd be 35 more years if our 50th anniversary.
Yes, and Kristen will take you along for that.
Yeah, so we turned 50 in 21.
The problem with Australia is it's filled with Australians.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Ian, I want to come visit you.
Yeah, I would love to. Again, it's probably like the tourist thing to say, but I would love to go to Sydney and see the Opry. Like I'm from Nashville, the Opera House in Sydney. But yeah, I would love to go to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
So Ian, let me ask you. I love asking you these cultural questions.
Yeah.
So what did you think about the original Crocodile Dundee movie? Was that was that cringeworthy in Australia, or was it endearing? And now I guess they're remaking the thing. So
are they really?
Yeah. How do Australians feel about Crocodile Dundee?
Well, can I just say, as an American, I did not like that movie.
I thought it was good back in the day. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like,
Black tea with milk and sugar. I'll have to try that. Pinkies up. That's right.
Pinkies up.
All right. Let me see. Let's we'll get another one of these.
Okay.
75.
Number 75.
75.
B. No, that would be 75. Gosh, I loved playing bingo on the cruise.
Is O really 75 really an O letter?
Yeah, I think that's the last one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the last number.
Nice.
75.
Best and worst ice cream flavor. What would make for an excellent new ice cream flavor?
Okay. Worst is, for me, would probably...
Wait. Before you do this, let's act like we're on a first date. So let's see if I could do it. If I could deliver it coolly.
Okay.
So hey, you like ice cream?
Is this guy for real?
I mean, so like...
Is this guy for real?
So like, I mean, you're kind of creamy, but I
love ice cream.
You love ice cream? So
yes.
Tell me, what makes the best ice cream flavor and what's the worst? And if you were going to make up a new one, if you're going to put something on new, what would it be?
All right, so my favorite probably is mint chocolate chip, butter pecan,
whatever's in the freezer,
pistachio. Probably my least favorite is strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we ever have ice cream in the freezer, the strawberry is always left over. And then if you could make what's one flavor that you'd like to see infused into ice cream? Like hot pepper somehow.
I think there might be a chili ice cream.
Yeah,
I know that they're trying.
I know there's chili chocolate, and that's pretty decent. I like that.
They're trying to make like savory ice cream flavors, which would be weird to eat ice cream and it not be sweet, right?
Right.
Yeah. So for me, the best ice cream flavor is chocolate orange. I think that's one flavor, right? Chocolate orange.
He has to mix it.
Chocolate
orange.
But
it's sherbet that you mix in.
Yeah,
there.
I like regular chocolate ice cream with orange sherbet and butter pecan. Those are my favorites. I think I don't have any use for like moose tracks.
Oh, I love moose tracks.
I got no use for it. But
and Rocky Road, someone said I love Rocky Road. I love ice cream.
I think a new flavor, like I would really like to see something crazy like pizza flavored ice cream or just some weird. Well,
do you remember when we were in where were we? Cincinnati?
Yeah.
What was it, like a black? No, it wasn't blackberry.
We've had tea ice cream.
Oh yeah, the tea ice cream is good at the.
But even
Japanese
over here in Monroe,
restaurants.
that guy would make some weird ice cream. Didn't we have blue cheese ice cream? It was blue cheese ice cream.
Oh yeah, down in Monroe. We have some people down in Monroe, North Carolina.
Yeah.
But it was BB's restaurant,
I think it closed.
Yeah, but I think now he's over in Waxhaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to go there.
Blue cheese ice cream. It was pretty interesting. We love blue cheese,
good.
but yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, he had the chili, the chocolate ice cream with the chili. Remember?
Yeah.
That's right. That was so
Tony
good.
Travels is in the house. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Pickle flavor, is that a good one or a bad one?
That's been going around, like a pickle slushy or something like that.
Barrington. Hey, Barrington. I don't think we said hello yet. Good to have you.
Maple bacon donuts. Yum.
That sounds good. We went to...
hello from New York City. The best city in the world.
City's so nice they named it twice.
That's right.
We went to Lakeland, Florida for Christmas.
I'm glad they came in.
And they had a beignet place there, right? And we had maple bacon beignets.
Oh, that's right. Those was so good.
It was delicious.
That was down in Lakeland.
What's up, Patty? Oh, Patty got her shirts today.
Yay, Patty.
Can't wait to hear about that. Retro Sarge, what are you talking about, Jack and Coke? You drinking over there tonight? What's
Corey, you are here. I was hoping that you and your wife were here. But yeah, there used to be that it was a nice little restaurant downtown Monroe.
Right across from the comic book shop.
Yeah, BB's. And it's gone out of business, but they were so, it was so good. Oh, chai tea ice cream, yes.
All right, let's see. What's another question, Jenny? Did I score any points with my ice cream flavors, baby?
Yes. Do you remember? Should I tell them that I said what I said to you and you never let me forgive it?
Oh my goodness, this is really a first date story.
This is a first date story.
Wow, we were at such an interesting place. Yeah, so we've been hanging out for a couple weeks, but I was down in Florida and Jenny took me to the local Chinese buffet.
That's
and
right.
Over ice cream, this is what she told me. Listen to this, folks. Are you going to tell them?
Oh, I thought you were going to tell them.
No, I can't even utter the words.
I can't even remember what we were speaking of, but I said...
Nothing.
I said, you don't have to worry because I'll hurt you first.
Yeah, Jenny, out of nowhere, she's like, I can't remember what we were talking about. She's like, I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you before you hurt me. I was like, wow.
Well, I mean, like, you think back 16 years ago, though, right? Like, that's the place I was in. Like, you know, those walls were around me, and I'll hurt you before you hurt me.
Ooh, I had some work to do, people. I got it done. Number 13, what is your favorite restaurant? Let's do this a couple ways.
Okay.
Fast food, fast casual, and I don't know if there's anything after that, but what's your favorite fast food?
Fast food, Hawthorne. Because I worked there for many years. So.
Favorite food at Hardee's? On the menu, not some crazy thing that you made.
Fast food. I'm sorry, what was it?
What's your favorite sandwich there?
Mushroom and Swiss.
Mushroom and Swiss.
Yeah, everywhere I go, I have to have mushroom and Swiss.
They make, they use frozen biscuits there, right?
No. I used to have to go in at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the mornings and do the biscuits if the biscuit lady didn't come in.
Danielle, I know you're out there. Have you ever heard that story before? I don't know.
Yes, Ellen, Tony has got to sleep with one eye open with me. Are you Jenny from the block? I'm the original.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So what's, so like say you step up to like Chili's, O'Charlie's, those kind of chains. Do you have a favorite there?
I like O'Charlie's. Yeah. Their blue cheese dressing is phenomenal, so. Oh. And that's where I think I was introduced to the blue cheese on the steak.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I like at O'Charlie's?
What?
Caramel pie.
Yeah. Tony is a huge caramel. Biscuit and gravy. That's right. White Castles, of course, Matt.
Yeah. I was going to say, my favorite fast food is White Castle, made correctly with pickles and cheese. Not however you do it in New York.
That's her favorite story to tell from Hardee's. Thanks, Danielle, for taking your father's side over here.
I also started life in fast food. I worked for Burger King for 5 years, and we made the biscuits fresh there also.
No, they didn't.
But yeah, White Castle is definitely my favorite. And then I'll go with O'Charlie's for... I like Chick-fil-A, though, these days, too, with those chicken nuggets.
Chick-fil-A is good.
But I would say O'Charlie's. And then we've eaten at some interesting restaurants. That place that we went to on our anniversary, what was it? Sullivan's.
Oh, yeah, that
food was
phenomenal.
Good. Yeah.
Del Taco, of course.
Del Taco.
Dina, I don't know if you've ever heard the story, but anytime we are driving, I have to pull up on the map where the nearest Del Taco is because Tony is just fascinated with that fresh cheese. Yeah,
when we get... Yeah, that's what it was. In Nashville, there's a chain called Captain D's, and for some reason they put in Del Taco, and on Taco Tuesdays you could get 3 crunchy tacos for like $1, and it worked out perfectly when we were on Weight Watchers.
Oh, yes.
And so we would go get these crunchy tacos, and then I guess it didn't do well enough and they closed, so now we're always on the hunt. When we go down to Orlando to International Drive, there's a Del Taco down there.
Right.
With Sweet Tomatoes, one of our favorite kind of fast casual restaurants. And then somewhere like on the outskirts of Atlanta, we found a Del Taco.
Yes.
We'll stop there. And then the last time we went to, or the time we went to Las Vegas together, we passed all the really nice restaurants because we found a Del Taco.
Yeah.
And went to this little hole-in-the-wall Del Taco. But yeah, a little obsessed with the Del Taco.
Someone wants to know what O'Charlie's is.
Yeah, so it's like a Chili's, Logan's. I don't know where you're from or what you have out there, but I would say it's one of those kind of middle of the road sit down chains that has like an American menu, steak and chicken, those kind of things. Oh,
I love Thomas Murray's pickup line. He got his significant other's number while playing hangman at a bar. Wrote on the napkin, and her clue was "Let's hang out sometime." Oh, that is a good one. LJS, of course.
Now, I've got mad respect now for Tony with an I because she says she likes those Jack in the Box tacos.
That's my girl.
I don't even think that's a taco, but I love it. It's like a slice of bad American cheese, and I don't know what the meat is. I love it, though.
Yeah.
I really thought about, for a while I was doing, when I first started making videos on Rock, Paper, Geek, I would go eat fast food. Mm-hmm. And so I think I did Del Taco and White Castle. But I really thought that would be a fun series, is just to eat really bad tacos all over the place. But I think it's just me wanting to eat tacos.
Well, we'll keep the respect for Tony with an I. She wants to know what kind of, if we couldn't be a human, what kind of animal would we be? I would be a koala bear because they are so cute on the outside, but they are mean.
I think I would be a bird of some kind. Like, I know that, I don't know, I just think the ability to fly would be kind of cool. Yeah, so I think I would. I don't know what kind of bird, but I think I'd love to be able to see that perspective of the world all the time.
Yeah, and getting back to the restaurants, we just found out, and I can't remember where we read about it, about Skyline Chili being close to us.
Oh, Skyline is so good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, down in Florida we saw it. Yeah, so.
Yes, I'm a huge Chili Mac fan, and Skyline, they do something special with their chili. It's a Ohio, Cincinnati-based chili chain, and Cincinnati chili has its own distinct flavor with like nutmeg or cinnamon or something like that. But I remember when we went to Cincinnati, every day we either ate Skyline or Gold Star. It was the battle of the Cincinnati chilies.
No, this is a cup that he bought from Starbucks, but I made at-home coffee. So...
Oh, Stream Bean is in from Canada.
Koalas are full of STDs. Okay, I don't want to be a koala bear.
Yeah, the Steaming Bean. He's got an interesting channel. If you want to see what it's like to live in cold Canada, I think I watched your video of ice fishing, which was really really cool. I'd never seen that play out in real life, and so yeah. You guys go check out his channel. I don't know in the chat, like if you click on somebody, if you can see their YouTube channel, but that would be pretty cool. We've got a lot of YouTubers in here tonight that I like to watch their videos. Of course, Brandy Whiting, Matt Allen has a YouTube channel. I was just thinking of somebody else too. I don't think Adventures Ahead's in here, but Tony Travels. Yeah, so lots of good stuff.
Hey guys.
Yeah, we saw the Sea Cruisers eat at Skyline also.
Oh, that's where.
I was so shocked. My mouth just dropped up, and I'm like, we've been to Florida like 5 times and did not realize that there was a Skyline tucked over there.
That's right. And Clearwater, right where we always go.
That chili burrito is so good. It's been a while since I've been to a Skyline.
Yes.
Well, I like Outback also. Anywhere that has steak, I'm happy.
Yes, Lisa. Try the tea time next time. It's great.
How did I forget LJS? TMH08. LJS is a staple. Now, my brother Retro Sarge, who's in the chat, anytime we get together, we will go get chicken planks. It kills our stomach, but we love it.
Yeah, the Queen Jenny, and I will stay back.
They don't like it so much.
No, we'll go get some coffee while they go do their brotherly thing there.
Yeah, we had one here in Charlotte, and it closed down. Like, all my favorite stuff went away. And then in Nashville, before we had White Castle, we had Crystal, which there's a few things I like on Crystal's menu.
Yeah, but Crystal's is nothing like White Castle.
This body is built on fast food.
Yeah, unfortunately we are.
157.
Very cool. Keep up the great. Oh, thank you, BH. I'm thinking about you guys up north getting all that bad weather.
157.
Oh, is that the next question?
The next question, because all this fast food talk, we're gonna have to go get a burger or something after this.
No.
I know it's too late.
No.
Jenny.
Whaty?
Where's my dinner?
You had dinner already.
Where's my dinner?
What'd you make tonight? Tony made dinner. So last night he made the best meatloaf I think I've ever had.
Yeah.
And tonight we had sausage. Take a sip real quick.
Italian sausage and spaghetti and cheese bread.
Yes, it was good. Mm-hmm. Arthur Treaches. Yes, Ellen. That is a northern LJS.
Yeah, so the first time I ever had Arthur Treachers was at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Yes.
And it wasn't as good as LJS. Sorry.
No, well, because the one that we went to was, it was a hole in the wall, and it was not good.
Sometimes things shouldn't be transplanted, you know? Like, It's probably better up north.
Right. Or like Nathan's. Oh, the Nathan's up. So me and my friend Kristen used to work with her father at a flea market when we were much younger, and there was the Nathan's right across the street, and you could just smell everything coming from the Belmont racetrack.
All right, so this is a.
Aw, Ellen, I know I have the best husband.
Aw, thank you.
But I do have to say you have a pretty good wife.
I have an excellent. Jenny, that goes without saying. There's so many Team Jenny people out here.
That's right.
It's crazy.
That's right.
This 157's weird. Where's the last place you'd ever go?
The last place I'd ever go.
Yeah, like what? Like if I guess if you went to this place and that was your last moment on Earth, where would you want that to be?
On Earth, okay.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming it means before you died or something.
The last place I would want to go. I don't know. I don't want to go to the North Pole. It's too cold there.
Yeah. No, I don't like that question either. I'm so much for living in the day. I don't want to think about what my last day would be.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna skip down to 159.
Okay,
this one's an easy one. If you unexpectedly won $10,000, what would you spend it on?
A cruise.
I'll be booking more cruises.
No West Coast love for In-N-Out. You know what? I've only had did we have In-N-Out?
I don't think we've had it.
No,
I think
I've not.
I think I've had In-N-Out one time. I was in LA for a solar convention, people doing solar power, and I went to the La Brea Tar Pits, and I think I ate In-N-Out that day, but I don't remember. But big love to In-N-Out.
Good times. My dad and I were just talking about the flea market. I know. I used to love those. I wish I had some of those things that we sold now. Someone wanted to know if you forgave me yet for the lobster roll incident in Key West.
I of course, I've forgiven. Well, I mean, it wasn't really Jenny's fault. You know, we made a plan and it didn't work out, and you know, it just stacked up against us, and it turned out to be a good story. But yeah, of course, I'm not holding anything again. Not anything that I would say out loud.
Okay.
Somebody said Dippin' Donuts in Knoxville. We do go to Knoxville quite a bit. My mom's over there.
Yeah, we have quite a few people in Knoxville. I know that Tanya said next time we are over there, we will hook up for coffee. So, and a McKay's run. McKay's is pretty cool. If you guys have not been over there. Oh. It's just a used bookstore.
Number 80. What's the most interesting fact that you know?
The interesting fact that I know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I know an interesting fact that I know. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Okay. So on Long Island, there is a town called Limbrook.
Limbrook?
And it's backwoods Brooklyn.
Oh, that's interesting. So my favorite interesting fact... Huh?
And you have so many facts in that head. So...
No, my favorite.
You gotta only pick one.
My favorite annoying fact to tell people is that Diet Coke is actually. So I don't like. So when I drink soda, I drink regular Coca-Cola Classic. When I was a kid in Indiana and Illinois, we were a Pepsi family, so I would drink Pepsi out of a glass bottle. When I moved to the South, I started drinking Coke Classic, but it was just called Coke then. And then somewhere along the way, they invented New Coke, which was horrible.
Horrible.
And then they went to Coke Classic, and they introduced Diet Coke, which I think is horrible. What I found out when we toured the world of Coke is that Diet Coke was actually based off of the formula of New Coke. That's why it tastes different. Right. And so Coke Zero is the diet version of classic Coke, and so that's why it tastes better. But
which is so crazy, right? Because I didn't like the taste of New Coke. But I love Diet Coke. Yeah. Like, we don't drink any soda anymore, but I love Diet Coke, and Coke Zero, I did not like it at all.
I liked Coke Zero, but it hurt my kidney.
Yeah.
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 The aspartame.
And your Mountain Dew. You like that Diet Mountain Dew.
Diet Mountain Dew for the longest time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, there's a little Alabama love out there.
Oh, yeah.
Roll Tide, roll. Ooh, fasting for surgery. I do remember Pepsi Clear, and I also remember Saturday Night Live's parody of Clear Gravy, Pepsi Gravy, which was a funny deal.
Yeah, we have a couple of people having surgery tomorrow, so I do. Let's move on from the food talk because there's a few people that are fasting for tomorrow.
Okay. Well, let's get another question.
And thinking about all you guys that are going in for that.
Yeah.
Pepsi Max, though. What is Pepsi Max?
I think it's got extra caffeine and stuff in it.
Oh, you know what? I was just thinking about Tab. I used to think it was so cool. My stepmom drank Tab in the 70s and 80s. Oh, I thought it was kind of cool because it was different.
It did not taste good. Yes.
Oh, Mother T, that was Tony's drink, was Diet Mountain Dew for sure.
DMD all the way.
Yeah, now we filter our water and we drink, I like the iced tea, Crystal Light, and you like the fruit punch.
Yeah. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever done because you were bored? I'm bored.
Probably as a kid, if I said I was bored, I don't really say I'm bored because when I was a kid, if we were bored, we had to clean. So.
Yeah, we came from that generation where you weren't allowed to be bored. Like if you said that you were bored, man, my parents would lose their mind a little bit.
Yeah, and there was not really much time when we were kids. Well, at least when I was a kid, me and my friends, we would just walk everywhere. We'd walk up to the deli, or we just walked all over the place. Took the bus into the city. We did crazy wild things at 12 years old.
I spent a lot of time in my room tinkering with stuff, and I remember when I was bored one time, I took apart my working TV, and I didn't know to unplug it. I think I was like 10 or 11, so I shocked myself a little bit, and I was never able to get that TV to work again, and didn't get a new TV for a long time.
Right? I know. You can't get bored in the house either. I get it.
Fresca is good. Somebody mentioned Fresca. Do you remember Fresca?
Oh, yes. Fresca. I love that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Give it another number. 46.
Right. So, just a little bit of cruise talk. So we have our group cruise in October, group cruise in April.
Yeah.
Someone is going on the Liberty in May, so that's pretty exciting. That's about it in here. Go ahead.
So 46, what would you like to know more about but haven't had time to look into it? So I'd also say, like, what's something you've wanted to learn how to do but haven't been able to do it?
I would love to knit.
Oh, yeah.
But I am not coordinated enough to do it.
Yeah, so I've had a couple starts and stops. Like, I tried to learn to play guitar. Mm-hmm. I really wish I had the patience to do that, guitar and piano. And then we draw a little bit, but we don't spend any time on it. But
yeah,
I think those,
a little bit. Mm-hmm.
I just don't.
That was fun.
I don't have patience, but yeah.
No, I don't have patience for that either. Oh, I know, Liz. And Liz, you're going on a cruise too. Where's our favorite place to go cruising?
Yeah, so in our limited experience, I think my favorite port so far, I guess, would be Key West.
Yeah, Key West was. So for me, Key West was. It was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
It was a cool place that I would definitely love to go back to.
Yeah.
I think for me, my favorite port so far probably was Cuba, just because of the experience and like the emotions that I felt when I was over there. So
yeah, I mean, Cuba was heavy for me. It really, I don't know, it got to be emotional for me. So I don't think I would want to go back. I feel like I'm glad I went, and I would recommend anybody wants to go, but just go knowing it's not really a kind of a kickback, fun and sun kind of deal. But so we've been to Havana, Freeport, Nassau, and Key West. And so out of those four, Key West, just because it was fun and it was new and it was the first time we'd done anything like that. And then, of course, you kept me from getting the lobster roll, but that's okay.
Really?
Water under the bridge.
Really.
Water under the bridge.
Mm-hmm. Half Moon Cay is people's favorite. Let's see. Half Moon Cay. Key West is a close second for someone. Yeah, I liked Key West. I think I would definitely want to go back there. Like, Cuba's not a port that I don't think I want to go back to at this point. But Key West is definitely a place that I want to go back and explore. You know, because we were supposed to go to Cozumel.
Yep.
And we got diverted and went to Key West. So we didn't have much planning for Key West. So it was really more of a... Which is kind of fun. That was a kind of fun experience. Yeah. So you didn't kill me, so that was good.
Yeah, before we went cruising, we would go to a lot of different casinos. So a lot of land-based casinos. So let me ask you that question. What's your favorite place that we've ever gone to the casino or gone to gamble?
The Venetian?
Yeah, so we were able to stay at the Venetian because of work, which was nice. I think my favorite casino in Vegas was that Planet Hollywood casino.
Oh yeah, that one was.
It was
New York. New York was pretty cool too.
New York, and then we've never gone to the Northeast. Like when I used to play poker during the poker boom, and I always wanted to go to Foxwoods because you would always see that on TV. And I think your dad used to go to Foxwoods.
My dad used to go to Foxwoods.
Yeah, so I kind of want to go.
He was
up there.
A blackjack player.
But we've had a good time down at Seminole in Tampa.
Yes, Seminole's good. The Cherokee one here is okay. And of course we used to go to Tunica.
Yeah, we used to live close to Tunica, and they had 9 casinos over there. We
in the middle of cotton fields.
Pretty loyal to the Gold Strike out there.
Yeah, the Gold Strike was a beautiful casino.
The scariest casino I've ever gone to is out of Newport Richey, Florida. You have to take essentially a tender to a small cruise ship that just floats in the middle of the dark in the middle of the ocean or the Gulf or whatever. It's a little scary.
Well, and it's super sad because they, I don't know if they're there anymore, but I know that something went wrong with one of their ships out there. So, yeah, that was a weird one because you had to go out on a tender boat and then get onto their boat. It was scary. It was scary.
All right, we'll do a couple more questions. Wow, the hour's gone quick.
The one is Mississippi, and CJ, Greg, and I went to the Kidder game. Oh, yeah. Where was that at? Oh, yeah.
When we came back from Mobile, we went somewhere in Alabama that had a huge
No,
arcade.
You remember Retro Sarge and Heidi?
Yeah.
And CJ, Danielle, and Greg were with us.
That was the Grand.
Yeah.
The Grand had a arcade that you could lock your kids in.
That's right.
By the hour.
It was so mad at us.
You know you're into some gambling if you're like, here, I would like to lock my children up here for a few hours. It looked like a lot of fun. Danielle, you're on there. You can tell us if it was horrible or not. But, yeah, I felt a little bad.
Yeah, for her to mention it must have been horrible.
Oh, Danielle mentioned that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Danielle.
That is so
We love you. Number 24.
Yes. Well, here's a question. Fly in day of or day before the cruise? So my personal preference would probably be to fly in the day before, just because I don't want, sometimes the flights get delayed, and I don't want all of that on the day of leaving on a cruise.
Yeah, I don't know that that's a silly fear, but that's a fear that we have. We want to be in the port city the day of the cruise. So we like to be there the day before, stay the night. We like to wake up in the port city. I don't think I would ever fly in the day of the cruise, just because in our experience flying, we don't fly a lot. But I've the first time I went to meet Jenny, I missed my connection in Atlanta. It was delayed. I didn't miss it, but by the time I got to Atlanta from Nashville, the flight was gone. We've had all kinds of stuff like that. So, I wouldn't fly in the same day. What music artist do you never get tired of?
What? Come on, Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
Celine Dion.
Yeah.
I picked up my phone so it doesn't sound like it's farting. Sorry. Who else do I love?
Johnny O.
Oh yeah, Johnny O.
Be my, what is it? Calendar Girl?
No, Dream Girl.
Dream Girl. You're my dream girl.
How about you?
You're my dream girl.
Of course you're going to say Kiss, but that's not...
Kiss counts. I can listen to Kiss, the Beatles, Bob Dylan, Leonard Cohen, Sia. You probably would listen to Adele any time.
I love Adele, yeah.
Yeah,
She's got the most amazing voice. Dylan.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
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 Oh my goodness, yes, Danielle. Thank you.
Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Yep.
Mr. 305.
Oh, worldwide.
That's right. Pitbull.
Right.
Elvis, yes. Bryan
Elvis
Adams.
Is so good.
Prince, yes, you guys.
Steven's mind is not for rent. That's all I'm saying.
Sam Smith.
Bon Jovi. I'm living on a prayer. Billy Joel. How do we leave Billy Joel off?
I mean, really?
We probably listened to more. Billy Joel's from the island. We probably listened to more Billy Joel together than anything.
Absolutely. I love Billy Joel.
Johnny Cash, obviously. We listen a lot.
Yeah, there's lots of...
Lots and lots.
Yeah, what kind of music people? We listen to a lot of music.
So, I don't know if we told that story before, but there was a time when we first got married, we bought this used Quest, right? Nissan Quest. Yeah. And it was a red minivan, and we could get all the kids in it, and we would travel around. But this thing only had like a cassette player. And so I remember we were at like a truck stop one time, and we bought 2 cassettes, hits of the 70s, and Johnny Cash at San Quentin.
That's
and
right.
Anytime we would road trip and we couldn't pick up a radio station, we played one of those 2 cassettes. And so Danielle and the rest of the kids are super familiar with about 10 different hits from the 70s, like
Knock Three Times,
Torn Between Two Lovers, I Think I Love You by the Partridge Family, Do You Like Pina Coladas? Yeah, so those were they definitely have those songs in their head, and they're not that great of songs. But,
no.
And then of course Johnny,
and especially for that age that they were at that point.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Oh goodness, that's so funny. Oh, there's so many good artists on here. Queen.
Oh, yeah, we listen to Queen.
Yeah. Paul Simon, Keith Urban, yes. Zeppelin.
Oh, man.
They're just so good. Patsy Cline, yes.
They do 80s trivia on the cruise ship. I wonder if they have a general music trivia, because seeing all these bands, I think we would do good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and so my stepmom sings jazz, so I liked a lot of jazz music growing up also, and... yeah, I like the classicals.
144.
144 is the next question. Yeah.
If you could instantly receive a PhD in any discipline, including all the knowledge and experience that goes along with it, what would your PhD be in? What would you like to be a super expert in like that?
A super expert in?
Yeah.
Maybe fashion?
Yeah.
Because I'm not really good at putting clothing together. I'll be the first to admit that one.
I don't know what I would want. So my studies right now, my doctorate's going to be in executive and strategic leadership, which it really is about kind of influence and building productive teams, which I am fascinated by that. I think like psychology or something like that. It would be cool to have all that packed in my head. Or history. I love to read history and talk about history.
You do?
Oh, New Kids. Please don't go, girl. I love that. All right, well, it is 10:05. I think we're going to wrap it up. Oh, yeah, I want to see these. So, psychiatry, psychology, astrophysics, cruise ship cruise director. Yes. I think that would be a great job. Ellen, are you still doing your program? Ellen's working on her PhD in nursing education. Architecture, languages, forestry, history, marine biologist.
Wow.
Aw.
Aw, you're so cute, Ellen.
All right, let's do. We'll do the one last question.
One last question.
Number 61 on the list.
61.
My coffee.
What is the place you've always wanted to go cruising? I definitely want to get over to Italy. I think that's going to be... yeah.
It's so funny. I really am ship-centric. So when somebody asks me what I want to do from a cruising perspective, like right now I'm obsessed with the Royals big ships. and I like circus arts, right? So I juggle, and I like magic, and I like tightrope walking and any of that. So I'm a big fan of like Cirque du Soleil shows, and I like that show that they have on the big royal ships in the pool. That's kind of a so. I'll go anywhere. Just put me on a cool ship like that.
Good night, you guys that are leaving out. Are we doing one last question?
Yeah, we're doing one last question.
One last question. Let's hear it.
Let's see. This one's easy. What small, seemingly insignificant decision had a massive impact on your life?
I think, of course, you know what it was.
Yes.
15 years ago when I married you, because it changed my whole world, it changed my whole destination. It does make me really tear up to just think about the days before you. So
yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, it really was by chance that we met. It was back in the chat room days, on like MSN chat, and I jumped in a chat room for no good reason, and I clicked on Jenny's picture, on her profile picture, and it was her and my son Gregory, and just the most beautiful smile I'd ever seen. And I think I just said something cheesy like, hey, that's a beautiful smile. And yeah, so just that 10-second, 30-second, whatever. It's so funny, like the butterfly effect, the wings of the butterfly flap and things change. And so, yeah, just in that moment, my whole life changed.
Yeah.
And so it's, we wouldn't be sitting here talking to you tonight if it wasn't for some, random moment sitting in a room for me in Jackson, Tennessee, meeting somebody new. So
yeah,
it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Well, you're pretty cool yourself, and everybody out there is so pretty cool. So, real quick, of course, Liz is getting married in a couple of days. Liz is a huge part of the Facebook cruising community. So, I wish you much well and happiness and love for you and Danny. So,
congratulations,
yes,
Liz.
It's very cool. Corey met his wife in a chat room too. There's so many. And Tanya and Keith, like it's just a different world now, Yeah. Like when we met, it was kind of like, I met him on the internet, that kind
now it's
of
a lot
thing.
more accepted.
Yeah, so it's good. Ellen, it is true. I do. I appreciate him to know. He's just amazing. If you all would know what we came into this marriage with, so. It's been
a cool ride.
That's right.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you.
Yes.
Thanks for coming out for Tuesday Night Live. Thanks for all the questions and all the interactions. I guess we're going to get out of here. If you're new to the channel, come join us over at the Lido Loca cruising community. Like this video, subscribe, and I guess until the next time.
We'll see you on the Lido.
See you on the Lido.
Bye, guys.
Bye.